One of the big ideas in math is this idea of measuring area. When we talk about area, the shape that we use to measure area are squares. So we want to see how many squares fill up a space. So if we're calculating area, it's really important that we use lines that are 90 degrees. So to make squares, we need two lines that are at 90 degrees to each other. Okay, so when we have two lines that are 90 degrees to each other, what we can do is do length times width, and that allows us to make squares inside that shape. Okay, so when the two lines are 90 degrees, okay, like these two lines here, these two lines make 90 degrees, we can make squares with those two lines. When we have two lines that are not 90 degrees, like these two lines here, what ends up happening is we can't make square shapes and we cannot calculate the area. So if we have a parallelogram with side lengths, for example, 5 centimeters here, 8 centimeters here, this line does not allow us to make squares. So we can't say that do 5 times 8 because this line is not 5 centimeters long. And it does not allow us to make the squares. Okay, so we have to find, in this case here, what we would have to find is the line that is 90 degrees to the base, and then that will allow us to make squares to measure that area. So we always need 90-degree lines to make squares to find area. And so with these shapes that have diagonal lines to each other, we have to somehow rearrange it to make the lines 90 degrees to each other to be able to make the squares to measure area.